Hey guys, today we're going to react to Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast. We have the lyrics right here, it's 5 minutes long and I'm not really sure what to expect, but I have reacted to Iron Maiden before, so it's pretty much like a heavy metal kind of hard rock vibe to it. Depends on the album as well, but you guys can also check out the past reactions, which were I think Hallowed by Name, Hallowed Be Thy Name, I think there was one called The Writing on the Wall and many others, so you guys can check it out on the channel. And we have this one, which was recommended quite a lot, and I know that this is probably one of the most famous. Not really sure why, maybe it's because, you know, it's supposed to be the devil song or something like that, that really catches attention of the rebellious youth, you know. So let's check it out. I have the lyrics right here, we'll analyze it later, and I'll pause in the middle of the video to give you guys some insight into what I'm thinking and my first impressions as well.
Woe to you,
O
shit. Earth and sea, for the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short.
I like the fact that they're British.
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666.
Pretty much, yeah.
I left alone. My mind was blank. I needed time to think, to get the memories from my mind. What did I see?
Very metal, very thrasher, right?
That what I saw that night was real and not just fantasy. Just what I saw in my old dreams were the reflections of my Walkman staring back at me. 'Cause in my dreams,
you guys think this is Bruce Dixon, right?
the evil face that twists my mind and brings me to despair.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right there and rewind a little bit so we can get back in with a lot of energy. But I wonder if he can do that live, if they actually do that very long scream. I'm gonna count how many seconds that was, because that was really impressive and really pumps you up, like a really good intro for the song. It kind of like immerses you in the atmosphere of like something kind of evil, kind of mystical, magical perhaps. So that's really interesting. I really like the hard rock kind of metal song of it as well. Bruce Dixon always doing a good job. This time he does it as well. So let's continue. Kind of reminds me of Black Sabbath. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here and rewind a little bit so we can go back in with a lot of energy. And I'm gonna tell you guys my first impressions, what I'm thinking of half the song. Woo! That was a quick little ride. That felt like a lot of time, but that was actually just 2 minutes. And I say that because it has so much it's so dynamic, you know. There's so many sounds that are very different from each other, and each verse is very unique. It doesn't really go back to like a chorus type of situation, where it just repeats the same sentence or something like that. And I do like the chorus though. Like for example, the sit thing right here, the number of the beast. It's such a really good verse. Like it really does like make sense with the song, with the theme. And not only that, but it's also rhymes, you know, which makes it really cool and catchy as well. The guitars are going crazy in the background. Kind of reminds me of the Black Sabbath sound, as well as Bruce Dickinson's voice. Really does remind me of Dio from Black Sabbath and Rainbow. So, you know, it's probably like because his voice is very melodical, you know, and really sings with such a high range, which is pretty insane. Like for example, the big yeah at the beginning right here. I also like the like monologue right here, which kind of like makes you not really terrified or really scared, but kind of like tense. So it's like a feeling of, what am I walking into right here? It's like, is this cursed? Imagine being a kid like 12 years old listening to this for the first time, you know. And I wonder how the reception to this song and maybe the album, I think the album's called The Number of the Beast, I may be wrong. I wonder what the reception was from back then. I think this was released in the 80s, not really sure. You guys can tell me in the comments. But I'm pretty sure some like Christian family, Christian household would probably not like their child listening to this. Plus, it's satanic, demonic, and all the kind of stuff, which does help a lot with the marketing. But yeah, the lyrics we'll see what he's talking about later. But for now, it's very rock and rollish, very rebellious as well. And I'm really liking it. I'm wondering if we're going to get like a guitar solo right here, apparently. So that's gonna be fun. And let's begin. Oh, that's a really cool riff. Oh, first of all. Oh, very nice. Hey, by the way, it says first solo, so maybe there's a second one, so, you know, I'm kind of excited now. Oh, second. Okay, so I think that's the Number of the Beast. That was a really good song. I really liked it. Very short, or like I think time really passed very quickly. Anyways, it's very very short. For some reason, like I probably say that because I can't get enough of this song. I just want to listen one more time. But it was very nice. Really liked the little quick verse right here at the very end, which makes it more, like cursed, I guess. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. The guitar solos were really cool as well. The first guitar solo was more bluesy than the second one, but they're also, like, both of them are very bluesy. Yeah. I was gonna say something about the solos. I forgot what it was, but I think it was the fact that it's very quick. It's, like, very quick and very energetic, very active. It's not like the song ever stops to like pause for a moment and take a breather or anything like that. It just goes hardcore from the beginning to the end, So like imagine playing this live. That would hurt my feelings, like being a guitarist, That would hurt my fingers actually, because it's a really quick solo. Maybe I'll try to eventually try to learn this, maybe, I don't know. But it's very iconic, very nice, and I really liked it. So let's look at the lyrics a little bit, and the monologue as well, to try to find out what they're talking about, if anything at all. Maybe it doesn't really mean anything. Maybe it's supposed to be like, oh, the devil, Oh to you, O earth and sea, for the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Let him, you have understanding, reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666. So, if it's talking about how, like, for example, it acknowledges that the devil sends the beast with wrath to the earth and the sea, perhaps. He knows that time is short. I don't know why. I just don't know why. And let him, you have understanding, reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. So basically saying that the number of the beast may not be related to the devil itself, but it's actually just a human creation, and the number is 666. I don't know. That's what I think anyways. And by the way, we're gonna go to Genius, the website, to try to find out a little bit more with notes made by fans and stuff. You guys can also leave comments to whatever I missed during this reaction. I left alone, my mind was blank, needed time to think, to get memories from my mind. So maybe this was somebody who was possessed and they got like conscious again and forgot what happened last night, that type of stuff. What did I see? Could I believe that what I saw last night was real and not just fantasy? Maybe he saw the devil or something? Is this real life or is this just fantasy? Let's see. Just what I saw in my old dreams, were they reflections of my warped mind staring back at me? 'Cause in my dreams, it's always there, the evil face that twists my mind and brings me to despair. Okay. So it's pretty much talking about how he dreams about the devil and that there's this evil face that brings him to despair. It's pretty direct. It doesn't really need much thinking. Like, it's not really a metaphor, I don't think so. Maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe here he accepts the devil because he says, yeah, Night was blank, was no use holding back, because I just had to see was somebody watching me. In the mist, our figures move and twist. Was this all for real or just some kind of hell? So maybe this is talking about paranoia. Somebody, being watched from the trees. Their dark figures moving and twisting in the mist. The devil was behind you, just trying to possess you. That kind of situation. We all pass through that. The ordinary stuff. Sit, the number of the beast. Hell and fire was spawned to be released. That's a really good line, by the way. Maybe this is talking about accepting the chaos of the situation. Torches blazed and sacred chants were phrased as they start to cry, hands held to the sky. So it's pretty much maybe a cult, or maybe somebody who coach-waits, I think it's called, the devil, Satan. In the night, the fires are burning bright, the ritual has begun. Satan's work is done. Maybe this is like a sacrifice. Sits, the number of the beast. Sacrifice is going on tonight. So that's what I thought. Then there are the solos. I don't think there's a bass player. Or at least I didn't hear any of the bass. And I heard a lot of the drumming, but I don't think the drumming was going very crazy. It was just filling in the gaps, just staying standards, not really going crazy and taking a lot of attention, you know. This can't go on. I must inform the law, so maybe he's gonna call the police about the rituals and sacrifices going on in the woods. Can this still be real or just some crazy dream? But I feel drawn towards the chanting hordes. They seem to mesmerize, can't avoid their eyes. So he's pretty much just falling for the devil, you know, has temptation to join the crowd, the horde that is coach-waiting, Satan. I'm coming back, I will return and I'll possess your body and I'll make you burn. I have the fire, I have the force, I have the power to make my evil take its course. For some reason I read that like some kind of spell, you know. But it's it's really well done, really well written. I wonder if Bruce Dickinson is the one that wrote this song and the lyrics as well, because I really appreciate it. Very cool. I don't think there's like a secret message or anything. Maybe if we spin the record backwards, maybe some secret message will appear. I'm not really sure. But let's check out the lyrics on Genius to see what I got wrong, what I got right, and that kind of stuff. Okay, so I read a little bit of the Number of the Beast Genius page, and apparently I was right about technically everything except like a few little things that I couldn't really know for sure. Like for example, like all of my interpretation of it being a dream was pretty much correct, and there are some biblical references which is pretty cool. Kind of like makes you learn a little bit more about not only the song but also things that are outside the song, like for example the what is it called, the origins of the words that is used and that kind of stuff. So apparently they do have a bassist. It's Steve Harris. I didn't know that he was playing bass because I really didn't hear it, or at least it didn't really make such an impact that I really, you know, like, oh, that's the bass, you know. But apparently it was a dream that he had after watching a movie that made him inspired to write this song, I think it is. And one cool thing that I found out is that the highest pitched scream at the end of the intro was a result of the producer Martin Birch forcing the band to replay the intro several times. So Dixon became so fed up with the constant repeats that he emitted the scream out of frustration, and it fit so well with the band, so well that the band decided to keep it. So that's really cool. And I guess it was a really good addition to the song because it is a genuine scream, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more Iron Maiden, then comment down below what other songs you want me to react to and what other bands you want me to react to as well. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.